Hello, and welcome back to the On the Road with Andrew podcast, where me and my revolving group of friends discuss any and everything in the world of film and TV. I'm your host, Andrew Washington, and joining me today, two of my great friends and two good friends of the podcast, but have never been on at the same time, right? No, Vivian and Josie. Hello.
Hello. Hi, everybody.
Hi.
I feel like I need a mint while I'm all up in Josie's face. But that's okay.
Oh my goodness, it's completely fine. For context listeners, I only have two microphones, so they do have to share a microphone.
We're making it work. It's happening.
Yes. They're close to each other right now, but it's fine. We're all friends here.
It's very Daisy Jones in the Six.
Oh, yes, exactly. Oh my gosh. It's very intimate, these two mics.
Oh my goodness. I'm going to act like I get that reference.
That's
I know
okay.
what Daisy Jones and the Six is. I just have not seen it or read it. I'm assuming it's a book also.
It is a book. Yes.
Yeah. So I don't know the reference, but shout out to Daisy Jones. Oh, Jesus. Daisy Jones and the Six. Not Jay-Z. I don't know who that is.
You know who Jay-Z
I
is?
know. As soon as I
20 years.
right. Oh my god. But anyway, yes, we are here today to discuss the recent and new remake of 1937.
That sounds right.
Yeah, Snow White. Starring Rachel Zegler and unfortunately Gal Gadot, but we will get to that more
And
in
Andrew
some
Barth
time.
Feldman.
And Andrew Barth Feldman, yes. That again, we're gonna
forget?
get into all things Snow White in some time. But first, Josie and Vivian, what have you been watching?
Monsters University. Actually, I watched Diary of a Wimpy Kid also.
Okay.
Harrison and I just had a weekend where we went home and we just watched some classics.
As you should.
Which
Diary of a Wimpy Kid?
The first one.
Okay. Yes.
And
Cheese touch.
Disgusting. When he eats cheese, fucking disgusting. But we also watched the Darjeeling Limited.
Okay.
Which is the only Wes Anderson movie that I had never seen.
Okay.
And I thought it was not my favorite of his.
No.
By any means, but I think Adrian Brody's really, really, really sexy. So I really like that.
Oh my god, that makes sense why The Brutalist was so high on your list.
He's not that sexy in that movie, but anyways, no, he's a little sexy. He's getting jerked off, crying.
Oh my god.
No, he's not sexy. He's got. I mean, it was a great year for dirty men in terms of Laszlo Toth, Bob Dylan, Daniel Craig, and Queer. Everyone was sweaty. Everyone was
sweaty,
dirty.
Muddy, had a little bit of
Yeah, and I liked it. Ray Fiennes, not that
Gladiator
dirty.
was a lot of that.
Gladiator,
Yeah.
Ray Fiennes was like shiny clean.
He was shiny clean. And that's why he didn't win the Oscar.
He
If
was
he was dirty, he would have won the Oscar. No, he was shiny clean.
Oh my god. Trump, Sebastian Stan, another dirty ass guy.
Dirty in lots of ways.
Yeah. Yeah, no. Okay, well,
what have I been watching?
regardless, anyway,
Actually,
back to
Cory Booker. Filibuster. That's what I've been watching. And ironically, that is what I have been watching.
I was
Oh my
tuning
God.
in earlier.
It's wonderful.
As you should. Listen, we're politically aware on this podcast.
Yes, we are.
We are. This is a woke podcast. Back to Darjeeling Limited, though. I agree. It's like my second least favorite.
What is your least favorite?
Life Aquatic.
Yeah, I don't like Life
I'm not a
Aquatic
Life
either,
Aquatic
and
fan.
people love Life Aquatic.
That was the most recent one that was the last one that I had to watch because I watched Darjeeling Limited, I think, on a plane or something at some point. But Darjeeling was like fine, but Life Aquatic I just couldn't vibe with. I don't really
like that
why.
movie either.
But I mean, like, you know, his middle movies, like I'll hit like Grand Budapest and On is like its own kind of thing, and then like pre like Rushmore and Tenenbaums is like his own thing. Those middle like 2 or 3 movies, rocky area,
definitely
for him. But no, okay, all right. Shout out to Monsters University, also
a great movie, a great film. I love Billy Crystal so much.
No, Billy Crystal's the GOAT. Okay,
just like in general, but like just like a little shout out to Billy Crystal.
No, yes. Josie, anything?
The new film slate is so dire right now that I finally had time to start something I've always wanted to do, which is to watch through all the Best Picture winners in order.
You told me about this, yes.
So I'm only 2 in so far. Wings, which was pretty good, very impressive for its time. It's a silent movie. It's 2.5 hours long. But I made it. It was very good. And then The Broadway Melody, that was actively bad. Do not recommend it. It's a really steep decline.
Actively bad.
I've heard next is All Quiet on the Western Front. That should be a big step up. So
yeah, it should. Is that the oh my goodness. Someone in my adaptation class did a presentation on All Quiet on the Western Front, but there's like 3 or 4 different movies, but it's like 2 of them are American, 1 of them is German. But then some are in English. The German one is not in English, but one of the English ones is in German. It's like it's gone through all of its rounds. But I
saw the Ed Berger one.
Yeah, that's the German one.
Okay,
yeah,
that's his name, right?
Yeah, Edward Berger, but Ed Berger works too.
But his last name is Berger.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh my God.
Burgermeister Meisterburger.
What are you talking about?
Santa Claus is coming to town.
Bitch, what is that? What are you talking about?
Oh my God.
The old stop motion.
Oh my God.
Christmas
Oh,
movie.
like the one. That one. The one is The Year Without Santa Claus. The one with like the Snowmeister. Is it like that same company?
It's the Burgermeister.
Well, the
Come on now.
No, the Burgermeister is the Burgermeister, but it's. I'm assuming it's from the same company that made the one with the Snowmeister and the Heatmeister. You remember that?
Yes. I think
Yeah.
What does Meister mean?
They're just like they do shenanigans and shit.
Oh, they do shenanigans, of course.
They're just like shifty people. These Meisters.
Yes. Those damn Meisters.
Did the Burgermeister have a song?
Yeah, it was. There'll be. What is it? It's something about him trying to ban toys from the town. He's got a whole song about it.
That's horrible.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry to hear that.
No, the Snow and Heatmeister have like a little like back and forth song thing. You know, it's cunty.
I don't think I ever saw
that one.
These
Is
movies.
great.
Really?
You gotta see that one. That one's
The Year Without Santa. That's from like the 70s. Is Burgermeister's from the 70s too?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I love like stop motion Christmas movies.
No,
So
yeah,
I don't know
they're
why I
always a
haven't seen
vibe,
this
and
one.
every TV show that has a stop motion Christmas special. Yeah, no, it's always a moment. But wait, so you weren't watching Burgermeister? What were you watching? Oh,
Yes, she
All
was.
Quiet on the Western Front.
But I haven't seen that one
Burger.
yet.
You haven't seen that one.
That's what should have won Best Picture.
That's what I'm watching probably tonight after we're done with this.
Okay, well,
Evening plans.
Are there any big blind spots in the Oscar Best Picture wins that you have not seen?
Schindler's List, I feel like, is a big one.
Same.
Oh, you
Shawshank.
that's an amazing
Shawshank
movie.
Redemption is one also.
Shawshank
right?
I don't think
didn't
it
win
won
Best
Oh, it
Picture.
didn't? Okay, never mind.
Can I tell
No.
a good Schindler's List story? Never the way you want to start a sentence. That's not what I meant.
Yes,
Okay,
you can,
so, like,
you can tell a Schindler's List
No,
story.
okay,
Go
this
ahead.
is really funny, I swear. So my dad, he worked on like reviewing reels at like Lucasfilm. Like that was his job to like make sure they were perfect, blah, blah, blah. And when Schindler's List came out, they assigned it to like one guy. And so this like one guy watched Schindler's List like 15,000 times in a row. And that is like a really fucking dark ass Nazi Holocaust movie.
And it's 3 hours and 15 minutes.
Yeah,
long.
and he watched it like a million times. He like flew all over the world, and my dad's like he started dreaming in black and white. He was never the same.
Black, white, and red, probably.
Yeah, no, and he was like he was like the guy like he was never the same, and
Oh my
that
God.
just makes me laugh really hard. So that's my one anecdote for the day. So sorry to that guy.
Sorry to that guy.
Yeah.
But no, I haven't seen Schindler's List either. I think it might be on my watch list for this month, either this month or next month. I don't know. I try to have like at least one kind of movie about the Holocaust. Again, also sounds crazy, but there's like a lot of Holocaust movies to get through. So I think, actually, you know what? No, Life is Beautiful is my one for
Oh my God,
this
that's
month.
an amazing
It's
movie.
so good.
I bought it on
I watched
DVD
it
at
in high
Goodwill
school and
like
it
a month
changed my
ago.
life. That's
I
one of my
remember-
like formative
yeah.
film movies.
Okay.
You should try to see Schindler's List in like a theater.
I
Which
would.
I know is always the goal in any
Yeah.
movie, but that's one I think in particular.
Some of the big classic ones, like Gone with the Wind, I've been like searching for a screening of it because I'm like,
I've never seen
I
Gone
can't
with the
watch that.
4.5 hours on a
Oh,
TV would
Jesus.
not. Yeah, no.
Ben-Hur also. Lawrence
Oh,
of Arabia,
gosh.
I already saw in a theater.
Yes,
so
we
that
saw this
on the
together.
Rewatch, I might TV.
Are you gonna rewatch or?
I think I will.
I think
just
that's
to keep
fun.
the
I think
history
that's really
going.
fun.
Yeah.
No, yeah. Lawrence of Arabia is fantastic. I remember.
I've never seen Lawrence of Arabia. I need
Really?
to. Yeah.
It's really good.
Yeah, after we saw it, I remember being like, I was like, I think, or maybe my Letterboxd review was like, I'm gonna say something that I've never that's never been heard before. Lawrence of Arabia is like one of the best movies ever fucking made. Like, oh my, everything
First
about it is
original.
looking like amazing. Like, oh my God. But no, I think Schindler's List is probably the biggest blind spot for me, especially like in recent Best Picture
Sure.
winners. But I mean,
Totally.
I mean, you do have some ways to go.
That's really fun. That's like such a good idea.
It's like a good like tour through history because like I get midway through and then I start going on Wikipedia and I'm like finding all this stuff and it's very fun.
Totally, that's awesome.
Was it like where did the idea start? Was it just something you had been thinking of, or did like? Yeah,
I feel like there's a lot of like big iconic movies that just never came up in film school and that I've always wanted to watch and then I haven't had a reason to. So I'm like someone who needs to video game my life. Like I need quests to like get things done. And so this is a good like start to finish history of American film. I can see some high highs, some low lows.
Yeah.
See how it's gone. I know there's some lows coming up.
Yeah. And I like when you get to like Driving Miss Daisy, that's gonna be.
I'm a big Crash hater. I'm Crash's biggest hater, and I consider not doing it because I don't want to watch Crash again. If I'm gonna force myself.
Oh no.
Oh my god. I think thankfully I've never seen Crash. Oh yeah, Green Book too. Green Book's at the end though, so it's just like kind of not gender flipped, more race flipped Driving Miss Daisy.
Yeah, that's
and there's nothing really more nuanced to it than that. Like instead the white guy is the one that's poor and the black guy is the one that's like rich and like but the black guy has to learn from the white guy. And that movie. But and I can't believe I'm voicing this on the podcast. I used to be a Green Book fan. Like not like fan, but like when it came out. When it came out, I was blinded. Mind you, how old was I when it came out? 14. I was 14.
Yeah, we were pretty.
I saw it with my family on Thanksgiving. We all like ate it up, and also like fresh off like Mahershala being like this was when Mahershala was like really like we were watching him.
Yeah.
And so I was because I had a teacher in high school that was like vehemently like anti Green Book. She didn't see it.
I did too. My film teacher in high school he was a big Spike Lee fan though.
Oh, okay, real.
Well,
as
Black Klansman is like eons better than
I never would have voted for Green Book for Best Picture. This is not true. But you might be able to look on my website and see a review with a 4-star rating.
Well, I feel like I have movies like that where I'm like rose-colored glasses coming out of the theater, and then the more I think about it, that's how we should think about movies, I think.
Perhaps me with Snow White, not dropping any spoilers.
Oh my goodness! Yeah, 3.5 stars, Josie. I don't know how I feel about that.
3.5 was interesting, but I mean, I wasn't that far from you. I was at 3. I came down some, but we're getting too far ahead of ourselves. We're getting so far ahead of. Yeah, no, you were so far away from where we.
I would even drop it down more. There, I said it.
Oh my god. I want to quickly bring up just a couple things that I've been clipping through in my watch list, and then we can finally crack into Snow White. My Criterion flash sale disc that I got was Jojo Dancer, Your Life is Calling, the Richard Pryor biopic that he directed himself. It's not about Richard Pryor, it's about a stand-up comedian. Kind of. It's exactly it's his version of All That Jazz, and like to the point where it's like he's like talking to himself the whole time. Because it's set after.
Sounds really good. I'd totally see that.
I don't know how much you know about Richard Pryor's life, but like he was addicted to drugs.
He did coke off Marlon Brando's penis.
That is something who was it that said that? Because I've heard that.
I learned something
from the source.
I was there.
Oh my god, I've heard that, but no. So he was addicted to drugs, and he like set himself on fire freebasing one time, and like almost died. Yeah.
Oh my god.
And horrible. One of his stand-up specials, I think it's Live at the Sunset Strip, or one of his like really popular ones was like released after that, and he was like talking about it and like all that whatever. This movie is basically is about that situation. Like the setup is like he's doing drugs and he sets himself on fire, and then he kind of comes out of himself and then is like going through his life because he's like he thinks he's gonna die, but it's just slightly fictionalized. It's not as good as All That Jazz, like by any means. I do think it's a little flat in places, but I think it being like it is interesting just because it's like about Richard Pryor, directed by Richard Pryor, co-written by Richard Pryor. Also co-written by Paul Mooney, who I don't know if you know him. He's like kind of a legend in like the stand-up community, at least like as far as like black stand-ups go, especially like as a writing talent like in the 90s. He's actually cool. In if you've seen Bamboozled, the Spike Lee movie. No. I've talked about it on the podcast, but he's in that movie as like a smaller character, but his stand-up's really funny. Regardless, anyway, yeah, very interesting. Not like my most favorite thing ever, but just as an experiment, especially like just Richard Pryor's perspective and me being a Richard Pryor fan, I just thought that was really interesting. I'm glad I have it on Criterion, even though it wasn't like, my favorite. I also have been continuing my Harry Potter watch. I so late in my life
Ethan's
at 21 years old.
is really, really, really funny on your Letterboxd. That
What did he
say? Okay, can I say? Andrew, he was like, he's on Chamber of Secrets, and he's like slowly making my way through these, and Ethan's like, dog, you are on movie 2. It made me laugh really hard. That's all. Shout out to Ethan. That made me really laugh a lot.
Listen,
You're 1/4 of the
way. I'm getting there.
Well, no, you're gonna watch all the Fantastic Beasts.
Well,
I've seen. Not worth it.
I've seen 2 out of 3 of the Fantastic Beasts movies. I've seen the first
that's
2.
More than me, and I'm a really big Harry Potter fan.
Here's the thing. I have to say. I mean, I'm now finally. Okay. That's what I was about to say. I enjoy the first one, and now that I'm getting through it, my opinions might change on it later. But like, I do have Fantastic Beasts in those bins behind me. One of them is sitting in there. Did not see the third one because I heard it was so bad, and I didn't like the second one. So that's why I didn't see the third one. But yeah, I'm on the second Harry Potter movie. I just watched
the next
Chamber
one's
of Secrets.
The best. The next one is going to blow your mind.
That's the one that I'm most excited for. And that's the one that I've been like kind of waiting to get to. So I'm very excited to see Alfonso Cuarón's version. But Chamber of Secrets is good. It was cute. I still like the first one more. But
the first one is so, I mean, that whole
and we saw it in D-Box also.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that is so whimsical.
With the moving seats and stuff. So yeah, I also just think generally it's just a tighter, better movie. But
Chamber of Secrets is the longest. I hate that I know all
it's
of this.
long.
It's the longest one of any of the movies.
Okay, that's good to know because I was like, this is
I know, right?
it's like 247.
Yeah, it's the shortest
246. Really?
Or, maybe the first one, but
I know that they
short.
each get because I grew up with all the Harry Potter books like on the bookshelf.
On a shelf.
Have you read them?
No.
Oh my god.
They weren't on a shelf in my room, but like the bookshelf in like the family room, like there's a Harry Potter like section. I picked them up and looked through them because I was like, why is each book longer than the last one? Like I literally just wanted to know how many pages they were.
Sure. Well, and, maybe read them. Did you think about that?
Listen, I had 300 DVDs on my shelf. I was more preoccupied with my like DVD collection.
Not a single one was Harry Potter.
No, not a single one. We'd never had Harry Potter on DVD. Never, like, not a single one of them.
Oh,
never in my household.
I have Harry Potter on DVD.
But
I've got that. I've got Twilight. I've got the Hunger Games. I got the Holy Trinity. Like, growing up, we had everything.
There was one Christmas we got the Harry Potter box set and the Star Wars box set.
Damn.
Christmas at the Spaniard
Oh my god! I have like all the Star Wars movies on DVD.
I have
bought
a box.
All of those.
It's tan. Anyone got that box?
I think that's the one.
Okay, yes.
I have two. It's like two. All the new trilogy, I have all them individually, but the first 2 trilogies, it's like a box set for each one. But Harry Potter wise, though, yeah, just the books, no DVDs. Mom liked the books. Sister liked the books. They both liked the movies. I actually also have like in my digital DVD collection, just from codes I've amassed over the years and stuff, the last Harry Potter movie in my digital thing. Don't know how I got it, but it's in there. I was looking at it the other day. I was looking at it because I saw you tweet, Josie, about the Hunger Games movies not being on streaming, and I was thinking that I had at least one of the Mockingjays in there because for the same reason why I had the Harry Potter one. It's not, by the way, not to disappoint you, but
I have like an emergency. This is so nerdy. I have an emergency stash of like Twilight and Hunger Games on like a specific streaming service because I'm like, what if they get taken down? What am I gonna do? I need to be able to access these movies at all times.
That's why I have my DVDs. That's how I feel about my DVDs. It's essential. My emergency 600 DVD stash.
You never know when you're gonna need one.
You never know. Let's get into Snow White. I don't know if there's much explanation that I have to do about Snow White, but I guess just explaining what the new iteration is. And Josie, I don't know how. Are you, Vivian, very familiar with like the original one? I know, Josie, you are.
Oh, I'm very familiar.
Okay. So I'll need you two to like help me in terms of like what's different from like the 2 movies, just because I've seen it, but like, you know, back in nursery times. Like, but so this new version of Snow White, again, starring Rachel Zegler as the titular character, and Gal Gadot as the evil queen. It follows Snow White, and her queen hates her, and she's not her mom though, and she like goes to the woods.
These are all true things.
Yeah, no, it's one of those things, like, I just feel like people like know, like, it's Snow White, so just kind of everything that happens in a Disney princess movie, it's just like point, Snow White.
If you don't know the general plot of Snow White, you have not been engaging in popular culture.
Right. Like, she goes to the house with the dwarves, and then like, you know, eats the poison apple. Like, all, yeah. I'm like, I don't need to go through all that. What I need y'all to help me with, what are the changes that were made before we get into opinions and stuff? Like, what is like different, or like what makes this one new? Because like I kind of know just from listening to like interviews and stuff, but I feel like y'all would have an easier through line.
There's a lot more backstory to Snow White's family, why her parents aren't around, how she got to be connected to her stepmom in the first place.
Well, okay.
We were not doing anything.
Not opinions right now.
There's like some of that in the original.
This is true. I feel like I don't remember really the opening scene of the first Snow White. The first, like, it's a sequel. Right. Snow White, but it's just kind of presenting Snow White as this kind of fragile, like, angelic figure, which I think, not to get into opinions, I think the movie could have used a little bit of Snow White being a little naive, but that's okay. This one shows her family. It shows her wanting to be a leader, presenting her as a princess and not just super, super helpless at the beginning.
And it replaces her like signature like princess song. In the original, it's "Someday My Prince Will Come." Yes. They replaced it with "Waiting on a Wish."
Okay. Yeah. Yes.
And
I think the only other major, there's a couple changes. A major change is the prince isn't like.
He's not a prince. That is anymore. That's the big change that I do know. Yeah, he's not a prince. Mm-hmm. He's like Robin Hood kind of.
Yeah, a rebel leader.
Robin Hood is a good comp.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Peter from the Hunger Games.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Opinions. Who wants to start?
I feel like you've got stronger.
Vivian's got like stuff like loaded in the chamber. I feel like.
I don't think. Okay, I don't know. I think I wouldn't. I actually really like a couple of the live action remakes.
Okay.
I actually think Beauty and the Beast is really fun. I know it's kind of a hot take. I like the Cinderella a lot.
That's the one that I haven't seen, but I've heard a lot of people say that one is like kind of the best one. But it's funny because that was the first
really
one.
Good. And I love Maleficent. I love Cruella. So I think there's a way to make a live action movie really good and really interesting. But this one just feels like a cash grab. Yeah. In like the most obnoxious way. I didn't want to hate this movie. Like, I don't know. I'm trying to think of what I didn't like about it. I think the plot just kind of like happens. I can't really articulate that in a way other than it's like the evil queen's like, okay, go to the forest. And then she's like in the forest. I'm like, okay, well, like, why is she in a new dress now? And she was just in servant's clothes, and now she's in a nice dress that we're supposed to think
happens to just be the iconic Snow
White dress. Exactly. Like, everything in this movie, I'm like, okay. It's just, and then the evil queen shows up, and now she's married to the king, and now he's gone. I'm like, oh, okay. Like, where was the, like, why? Yeah. It's just, things just happen in this movie. There's no, like, story. It's just.
Yeah. It's just stuff on the screen.
Like,
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it doesn't work.
And it is worth pointing out that in the original, a big problem with having your protagonist be unconscious for most of your movie is that it's a pretty passive protagonist. Mm-hmm. So I do think that they made some improvements to that.
Definitely.
I don't think that Snow White becoming a more active character is an issue at all. I think that it suits modern storytelling much more than the first color animated feature film in the 1930s.
Yeah.
But I agree. There's the things that connect the things just don't make it any sense at all.
No, I also think because I alluded to this a little bit, Snow White is so like sweet and naive, and she's like, "Oh, my prince will come," and then at the end and then this one she's like, "I'm going to be leader. I'm going to be a leader," and then at the end she's still like, "I'm going to be leader. I'm going to be leader." I would have liked if she had a little bit more of an arc. I don't think she arced it all in this movie. She could have been like, "Oh, one day my father's going to come back, blah, blah, blah." And then she sees the real world and she's like, "Oh, this isn't exactly what I expected. And I need to grow and learn from that." But no, she didn't change at all throughout the film. There was no arc. Nothing happened.
That is true.
One quick caveat, though, that I want to say is you will never hear me say a bad word about Rachel Zegler.
10,000%.
I love her so much. Part of the movie.
Yes.
I think her performance is great. Her singing is incredible.
Totally.
Yeah.
I actually find myself, I think the songs in general, for the most part, besides
the songs are
the ones
good,
sung by Rachel Zegler, I find myself actually listening to them for fun sometimes.
Waiting on a Wish, I think, is really good.
Waiting on a Wish is a good song.
More than I can say for like Moana 2, which I have not listened to.
Moana 2, no. We saw Moana 2 together, and both were not. Yeah, no. But I agree with like everything. I think I exist in like a in between space of both of you, but just because
let me be clear, I'm not a stan. I wouldn't even say I'm a fan.
No. I'm not trying to put that on you. No.
I'm just like,
you're like, how dare you?
No, I'm just, mind you, audience, this is a range of like 1 star to 3 stars. Like this is not like, you know, any kind of overwhelming like Snow White praise, but I understand both sides. I do very much feel the cash grab nature of it more than the others.
I also think it looks really ugly. Sorry, I just want to put it out there.
Yeah, I think that a very easy thing they could do to make it feel less like a cash grab was have certain things be like shot for shot remakes of the animated. Maybe not shot for shot, but like having her dress look exactly like their animated one when it doesn't work in live action. That's what's so great about the
Cinderella is her dress is different, but it is an homage and it fits in this world that they've created.
Because if you do like a 1-to-1 translation, it just looks silly. It looks like she's wearing a costume. Yeah,
and that's kind of what I was. When I was watching it, I was like, it looks like she's wearing a Party City costume.
The costumes were really cheap looking, I thought. And it looks like, this is easy to translate to a Halloween costume. I think the like little rhinestones that Gal Gadot had looked really cheap. And it's just like
turn around all stiff necked.
Yeah. What? Also like loved her performance. Like I know like honestly like one of my favorite parts of the film. Like unironically, I was like
queen.
It was keeping me like it was enjoyable to watch her.
I from a hate watching perspective, yes, it was fun watching her, but she's just so atrociously bad. Like
So live action remake where Gal Gadot plays every part.
Let's make that. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god. No, it and you know it's very easy to dislike her because she is a Zionist and that is very easily dislikable. But she also is supremely untalented in multiple ways.
Even if I had like no issues with anything like outside of her like acting, just in the film alone, taking away all the context, it's a little ridiculous that she's in this movie.
Why was she cast in this role? What was the thought process? I don't think like any of where she was in her career had like led her to be like evil queen in this. I am very just perplexed and confused as to who thought she could sing.
I feel like in some of the live action remakes, they like cut a bunch of songs. They like don't give the villain songs, which I always love a song, but did we really need to give her 2?
No, yeah. A reprise is crazy.
I don't even remember that she had multiple songs now that I think
it's
about
literally
it.
it's a reprise of the same first song.
This movie is so forgettable.
In a lot of ways, again, except for I think the music, which just to say it was is it Pasek or Pasek?
I don't like those guys.
Pasek and Paul. You don't like Pasek and Paul? Okay, I don't. That's a little crazy.
Why?
Think. Not like crazy. Crazy is the wrong word.
How dare you?
I just am a fan of at least like their big 3 like project, like Greatest Showman, La La Land, and
they did La La Land.
Dear Evan
La La Land is good. I think Greatest Showman is horrible, and
I think the movie's bad, but I think the music is excellent. That's my Greatest Showman take. I think the movie's terrible, but I love the soundtrack.
This is me from that soundtrack?
Yes.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Maybe I'm not a fan of them.
Oh my god! But I mean, between La La Land and Dear Evan Hansen,
I like Waiting on a Wish.
Yeah,
I think that it's a fun song.
Totally.
I don't mind that it replaced Someday My Prince Will Come. I think it's a good
love
update.
that song too.
But I do think that the overall context for where the song is, I agree she should arc more.
Yeah. That was a really good point.
The prince, I was not expecting there to be a love interest at all. Because I feel like that's been Disney's thing is like, women don't need a love interest. And I love a romance plot. Why was he wearing a hoodie? I don't have an issue with there being a love interest, but some of the stuff was a little silly. Why is he in a flannel hoodie? Why is he about to go to a frat party? That's like his whole...
And his weird little like gang of people that like didn't have any purpose.
Right.
They could have cut that whole plot line and it would have been fine. I don't know. The movie felt like unedited. I think there were certain things that they probably
because also they were expanding. How long is the original one? Like an hour?
It's pretty short, yeah.
Barely. So they had to expand an hour story into an hour and 50 minutes. That's why there's so much of it. I feel like that just feels unnecessary and superfluous because it's like, what more? The music numbers are longer. There's just more music and some other shit too. But
it doesn't help that sequence when the fact that everything leading up to that basically has been in a CGI forest.
Yes.
Right.
And then that whole scene is in like a real forest, and it feels like it's like we're not in the same world. It's like we just cut to the Disney Channel all of a sudden. I have no issues with shooting on practical sets. I think it's great. Yeah. But you got to have some consistency to be all of a sudden from like shiny, glossy, fake looking CGI to now we're in a real forest and you're supposed to believe that we're one step away from where we were a second ago.
I feel like that especially the Enchanted Forest looks like it was like designed by AI. I don't know, like they obviously weren't going for an AI look, but everything about like the look of the forest and the house and the dwarves, like the design of the dwarves also specifically, it has an uncanny vibe to it that I just don't. It was messing with my eyes.
And along with the like costume stuff that we were talking about, I think that's part of it too. And it's just like not flattering outfits for the people in them, not flattering hair. I mean, obviously the Rachel Zegler hair has been a hot topic of conversation.
The bob,
it looks good in some scenes, and then it looks horrible.
It's fuck ass in other places.
They could make it 3 inches longer, and it would
just be a little like I just need a little bit more length. I'm like her neck is just open. I'm like, I know her neck is freezing. Totally. I think we were talking about that after the movie. We were like, the dress and the bob put together, not very bueno.
And it's also these like neon colors, this dress. It's like neon yellow, neon
bright as shit. How was she not fat? That's my other thing. I was like, girl, you need to hide. You need to hide. You're wearing literally fucking neon yellow, like highlighter shit. And it doesn't fit
when like the forest is so like weird in this like gray yellow situation. It just looks really, really off.
Yeah.
That's okay. Sorry to
Can
Disney.
We talk about the dwarves?
I didn't actually mind them being like CGI. I thought they looked really, really weird. But I thought that they could have gone even a little more cartoonish and it would have worked for me.
Yeah. Those characters, it's risky. It's
it
rocky,
risky.
like territory.
I mean, that's been like the topic of controversy with this movie since like the second it was announced, before there was anything else.
So why not make it more cartoonish? Why have it in this weird in-between situation?
Where they look like Polar Express
characters? It's really odd. Why not just go all the way? Commit to a bit.
But no, it's one of the, because I feel like in a way the core of kind of how those characters are used is a bit not derogatory, but they're magical dwarves that she meets in a forest, and
they've got like funny, quirky personalities.
And they're like, and so I feel like it's one of those things where I feel like if they cast like actual people that like were afflicted with dwarfism, then it would have like been worse. But at the same time, it's
a weird middle ground.
And so, but part of that just makes me wonder, like, was there a thought process about that in them deciding to revamp Snow White? Like they were like the dwarves are fine.
This one?
they're like the way that we've depicted like dwarves and little people they're like, that's fine. There's no problems with that. For some reason, they think there's no problems with that.
Let's just recreate them exactly.
Let's redo them exactly like that. Let's fix the fact that she is in love with a man. I just feel like they need to. They should have focused energies in different places.
I think the dwarves were kind of irrelevant in it also. And it could have been like, they're these magical dwarves and they're jewels, and the jewels are in giving money to the evil queen. Like, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, they could have added more to their story.
What is, like, why are they mining?
No
they're
fucking clue.
They, like, know that the kingdom exists and they, like, work for the queen, kind of. But they're also, they don't work for the queen, but they're, like, mining for her, but then the queen doesn't know they exist. It's very confusing.
Don't they is their whole thing they just love working? Or
that's weird in and of itself.
I don't exactly know.
Another thing. But I'm like, what is their
do they enjoy their mining lifestyle?
They whistle while they work.
But she has to teach them to do that. So
they sing the hi-ho song.
It's time to work.
Yeah, but then they do sing hi-ho, and it's
they seem to be having a good time singing.
They seem to be having the damn time of their life.
Well, then where are all these jewels?
That was a little
to?
fun. The hi-ho sequence. I
like that a lot.
I enjoyed
Yeah,
that. And the whistle while you work,
I thought that was
sequence.
very
the entire movie did make me want to go to Disney World, which then made me mad that it made me want to go to
what
Disney
they're
World.
trying to get you to think.
I do think the mine sequence is
worked.
it's exactly like the ride at Disneyland, and so
they probably
that's
designed
definitely
it
why
after
they
that.
did it.
It was
That's
definitely on
why they
purpose,
did
and it made me mad. But it was also kind of fun and magical, which also made me mad.
Oh my god, it's so weird. Disney World is going through your brain, and like the entire time that sequence, I was just thinking of "Whistle While You Twerk." Are you familiar with the song "Whistle While You Twerk"?
I'm not.
Vivian, no, okay.
No.
It's a song from like the early 2000s by the Yin Yang Twins. This is like
Who?
low key like deep cut
The
like black
Yin
people
Yang
lore.
Twins?
Yes, they're rappers. They're a rap group. I know that they're on like more famous shit, but in terms of their solo shit, "Whistle While You Twerk" was like a big ass thing. And also they face like copyright issues. So like only on YouTube is the version with the whistling. It's like "Whistle While You Twerk." My brain was just like, that was just on a cycle. Cause that's been most of my experience with Snow White. Like seeing it when I was really young, and then just "Whistle While You Twerk" just kind of through osmosis over time. But no, it's interesting experience of a movie. I think I was a little surprised when it started because I was enjoying the song and I was like, wait, am I going to enjoy this possibly? Like, it was very strange because I was expecting so much to like not like it, and I don't like it. But as I was watching it before we meet Gal Gadot, I'm like, there's a little bit of something here somewhere if they do this right, and then they didn't.
If it was a full like Broadway style musical, numbers all the way through, like big set pieces and stuff like that, I probably would have loved it. But there's got to be some medium between like Mulan live action changing every single thing
and taking all the songs out and
taking like removing the essence of the film versus like trying to remake it exactly like it. And I think that Cinderella does a great job.
Cinderella definitely does that, I think. Yeah. Which doesn't have songs in it, but I think it's
the
such a beautiful movie.
Doesn't really have songs either, though.
There's a couple.
That's true.
Come on, Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo.
Are we fans of the Are we fans of the 2016 Jungle Book?
I don't think about it every day.
I don't know if I've ever seen the animated one or honestly the live action one all the way through, so I cannot comment.
Okay.
I don't like
I didn't hate it. I enjoyed the Lion King remake.
It's crazy how many of these they've made.
Yes.
The more I'm thinking about
Aladdin, I did not see.
I forgot. I didn't see Aladdin.
Aladdin wasn't the worst thing ever. It's not great, but it's not a terrible time. Will Smith is funny as the genie. He's no Robin Williams, but it's not like the most unenjoyable experience ever. I think they definitely were better earlier on, like the live action remakes were.
And I like the ones where they're like deliberately taking another perspective at it, like Maleficent and Alice Through the Looking Glass, or Alice in Wonderland and Cruella. Those I have at least more like ethical respect for. The ones that are just
different
directly
stories.
Might as well do something different. Just go watch the animated movie. But that doesn't make money, so whatever.
No, it doesn't. Yeah, they literally only want money, and then they make shit like this. I really can't believe they cast Gal Gadot in that movie.
I know. It's horrible.
I don't
also,
get
it's
it.
like there's good, like Cate Blanchett is the like wicked stepmother, or Helena Bonham Carter is the like.
I feel like she's probably a little bit too short.
No, I'm not talking about this specific role.
Oh,
girl, I'm just talking about. I feel like she's too short. What are you talking about?
I thought you were trying to recast Gal Gadot.
Well, I wish.
I'm like, that's why I'm like Cate Blanchett with an 8.
No, yeah, but she does.
Ass would not do that movie.
No, she would. She would.
Oh my
not.
God. Wait, which one was she in?
She's the wicked stepmother.
Oh, in Cinderella. Oh, again, see, I haven't seen.
That's like I should rewatch that. But just thinking, like, there's really great actors like Emma Stone or whatever, Angelina Jolie behind these roles, and it's like. Gal Gadot, that's what you're gonna do next? All these Academy Award winning nominated actors.
Kal-El, no.
It's really funny.
So we already kind of said what our ratings are, but like, what would you rate Snow White now, like with some perspective and some time, and after having this conversation?
Probably still 3 to 3.5, just because I'm just so biased towards liking Rachel Zegler that end of the songs. A good song in a musical can like change my entire perspective on it versus a bad song on a musical will pull my respect for it way down. That's how I felt about Moana too, is because I hated all the songs in it. There were other issues with it too, obviously, but that just made me, it has just like aged more poorly in my mind.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't say that I'll be rewatching this anytime soon.
No, yeah, I do. On the Rachel Zegler bit, I do think she's getting an unnecessary amount of hate for
my God,
she's not
ridiculous. It's so sad. Can you imagine being her? She's a human being.
Oh my God, and it's all like Disney's fault. Like
it's the same people very clearly doing a deliberate tax strategy on her, and it's
that one lady that like wrote all of those Variety articles, like every like article from Variety that's like negative about Rachel Zegler is written by the same lady. Like,
girl, get a life. Sorry that you're not interesting and talented. And
I know
this movie has been fraught with controversy since before Rachel Zegler was even cast. It is not her fault.
Right.
I love her so much.
Of it, truthfully. But no, yeah, she's a great actress. She's been great pretty much in everything that she's been at. Y2K was all right, but that's not really her fault.
And no one saw Shazam anyway.
And no one saw Shazam anyways. And she said she only did that one for a check, which I get.
I respect it.
Yeah. So, you know, she's... Too much has been done on her. Songbirds and Snakes is good. I am Spielberg's West Side Story. I think is one of his best movies. I recently like made a ranked Spielberg list, and West Side Story came out at like number 2 or something.
Wow,
really high.
West Side Story is amazing.
Really high. Like it's so it made me like it because I was not a fan before. Like the original movie, I think has so many issues. Oh my God, so many issues, and it's boring. Rachel, like she's a big reason as to why. Like
she's so charming and everything.
I'm sad I couldn't see her on her Broadway. Romeo and Juliet.
Well, she's going to be Evita.
I know. I'm sad I won't be able to see that either.
I'm remembering now when I saw West Side Story, I went to there was a Q&A with like the whole cast, and she was there. That was. I mean, you know, it was the whole cast, so everybody was there.
Ansel?
So unfortunately, Ansel was there.
No. But, poor girl. She just has really bad luck. Every co-star she has.
She's such a diva, though. All of her pictures from West Side Story cut out Ansel Elgort. All of her ones from this movie, she's cut out Gal Gadot.
She would do photo dumps, and I would look she did a couple on Instagram, and I was like, no Gal Gadot, no Gal Gadot. There's like one video of her making like a speech to the crew.
No,
other than that, nope.
She don't fuck with that bitch, and that's real.
Yeah, I love her. She doesn't. Yeah, no, I respect it so much.
That's real. She's real.
Amazing.
That being said, do you want to unveil what your score is for this movie?
I gave it like a 1 out of 5. I really don't think this movie is worth anyone's time, to be honest with you. Yeah. Go watch Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes or West Side Story if you like Rachel Zegler, because she's the only reason to watch this.
Low-key true. Maybe I should bump mine down.
If you really are desperate to see Rachel, bitch, watch something else. Like, it's not worth your time at all.
Yeah, no, we don't need to pay the mouse. And we didn't pay the mouse either.
No,
we went to a press screening, so we did not give any money. We, in fact, were given free popcorn.
The mouse paid us in popcorn.
I love that. Yeah. I gave AMC A-List my money, so I guess there's that.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, no, I'm at, I think I'm going to go, I think I'm going to stick with 2.5. I was originally at a 3 when we saw it, moved it down to 2.5, was thinking about going down to 2, just because, like, after talking, there are a lot of things that I do think are wrong with it. And actually, now that I'm speaking, I'm going to 2. I'm making it a 2, and I'm sticking at a 2. Snow White is not good. It's a no from me, and it's a no from definitely Vivian, and
from Josie.
From Josie.
I mean, it's all you can ask for.
Yeah. That literally at this point of the calendar year in March.
I'm also the kind of person to like movies more than most people, I guess. I just like
I am too, movie. Though. I feel like
I'm getting to be less and less like that lately, but I tend to be bias high, so.
Yeah, no. If you look at my Letterboxd curve, I used to give so many things 5 stars. Like if I used to let 5 stars go willy fucking nilly. Oh my God. But now I'm more tame. I think I only gave 2 movies 5 stars this past month, which is better for me. Just like as a critic, I need to like start to have kind of more of a wider range of opinions, or at least watch shit that will then give me more of a wider range of opinions on generally stuff. But yeah, that's a wrap on the Snow White part of this discussion. As you both know, we like to do, or we being like it's more people than just me. I like to do something that you're looking forward to and something that you'd like to recommend. If either of you want to start and give us either, and in whatever order, up to you. But
wait, looking forward to and recommend.
Looking forward to and recommend.
I got it.
Or anticipation and recommendation.
I am looking forward to Materialists, probably the most out of anything coming out this year. I loved Past Lives, and I think I might like this just as much, if not more.
Yes.
I love a rom-com, and I'm very excited.
I think it's gonna be fun. People were giving it so much shit when the trailer came out, and I think probably just because Chris Evans is in it.
I also don't
like Chris Evans.
I don't like Dakota Johnson.
Okay, that was gonna be my other. I was like, it's either
she's Gal Gadot level
the Chris
acting.
Evans or the Dakota Johnson of it.
Love
I think.
Pedro,
Have you seen Cha Cha Real Smooth?
Yeah, she's whatever.
Okay, I think she's good in that,
so
but she is kind of one note.
She's
will
so
say
one-note.
she plays very similar characters. I will say
because she can't act. She doesn't play same characters. All her characters are very very different, but she plays them the exact same way because she can't act. I swear to God. But I'm really excited for this movie. So like, it doesn't matter that much.
No, yeah, I think it looks cute. Like you said, I enjoy rom-com. I think it'll be fun, and also like because of how good Past Lives was, I'm like I don't really understand why people are thinking that this one's not gonna be. But no, yeah. Shout out to Materialists.
Shout out Materialists.
Just Materialists, not the Materialists.
The Materialists, whatever.
No, it's just there's no the.
It's not the Thunderbolts.
There's no the.
Also in the long term, just announced a new Spider-Man Tom Holland movie, which I'm looking forward to.
Yes, I heard about this.
One thing that will keep me
Is it like Brand New
invested.
Day or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then what I recommend, the only good thing I've seen lately has been The Studio, I'll be honest. I'm a big fan of The Studio. It's very good. It stresses me out so much.
Yeah.
I was telling them before this, my parents work in advertising, and my dad would always say that he could never watch Mad Men because it stressed him out too much.
Mm-hmm.
Now I finally know how it feels. So but definitely recommend. It's a great show.
The Studio is good. I have to co-sign that recommendation. Vivian?
Well, I was also going to say The Studio.
Oh, for your recommendation.
No, I have another one, but The Studio is wonderful. And I think there's a lot of, deliberate directorial and artistic choices being made, which I didn't necessarily expect.
From Seth Rogen.
But I love him. He's wonderful. He's so good in it. The show looks fantastic. I love the vibe of it. I love the music choices. I love the different aesthetic choices. I think, the costume design, his car, it has this vintage feel to it, but it has like the old Hollywood vibe, but projecting it into a modern world and how kind of old Hollywood has stayed in a certain way, but juxtaposing the horrors of modern Hollywood is really interesting. I think it's just a great show. There's a lot there. So highly recommend. My other recommendation, I have been so off my movie game, to be honest with you. So I haven't seen a ton of new stuff, but I'm going to recommend the new Bridget Jones.
Mad About the Boy.
Mad About the Boy.
I watched the first Bridget Jones Diary in February. Just like put it on, February watch list type. Enjoyed it a lot. Hugh Grant was so hot. Did I text you about it?
So sexy. Oh yeah, of course.
Okay, yeah, because I was sending her pictures of Hugh Grant. I was like, why did you never tell me he was this hot in this fucking movie?
He's hot in every movie.
No, he is.
He's hot in this one too, even though he's like 70 or whatever.
He was hot in Heritage.
He was. He's hot in everything.
I think the hair in the first Bridget Jones is what did it for me, at least as like that being my best looking Hugh Grant right now. Before I'm watching 4 Weddings and a Funeral. I think.
Oh, I love that movie.
That is my number one.
He's super sexy in that one. He's very like gay. Like I don't know.
No.
So like I think you'll find him attractive for that reason.
It was my most attractive one too.
Have you seen Maurice?
Yeah.
Okay, the movie that he's gay in?
Yep.
Have you seen Maurice, Josie?
No.
Okay, you should see Maurice.
Good, yeah.
Maurice is good. But okay, shout out to Mad About the Boy.
It's really good. So I am a huge, massive fan of the original. I haven't seen either of the 2 sequels because I've heard they're bad.
Okay.
And because it's the same story over and over again. This one presents a very different story. I'm not gonna spoil it because it's the first 5 minutes.
I know it's something about a young guy.
Mark dies.
Oh, you can stop. I mean, it's actually fine. If it's the setup, it's whatever.
It's the first 5 minutes. He's Colin Firth. So Colin Firth dies. He's already dead at the beginning of the movie. You already know he's dead. And so the whole movie is about her trying to build herself up again, find love again. She's getting her groove back. She's getting her it's getting her groove back.
How Bridget got her groove back.
Bridget got her groove back, and it's so good. It makes me I've seen it twice. I would see it a million more times. It makes me cry in a ton of different spots. I think it will uplift everyone's spirits. It has all the classic rom-com tropes. It's so cozy and wonderful. There's an amazing Christmas scene. There's a little like school that has a little private school, and it's so aesthetic, and it has everything you need, and it will make you. I feel very fearless walking out of a Bridget Jones movie, and this one definitely made me feel that.
Such high praise for a legacy straight to Peacock sequel.
Right?
I'm Vivian. They didn't put it in American theaters.
Oh my gosh, totally.
Oh, there was it not in a single UK theaters?
It was in UK theaters, and it did really well.
It did super well.
There was not a single rom-com in American theaters this year, besides Hard Eyes, which is a horror movie and makes fun of the rom-com genre.
Because rom-com is my favorite genre.
Yeah, no,
so
they're great.
Like this one, I really, really highly recommend it. Like I cannot stress enough. I have a friend who's like 70. No, she's not 70. That's so mean. She's like 50. She and I don't laugh. I'm sorry. I have friends. I have so many friends.
No. That's totally so real.
So I have this woman who she's kind of a witch, but like not. She's amazing. We could have a whole podcast about her. So anyways, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, this movie's amazing. She's like, I've seen it 7 times. I'm like, bitch, it came out last week. What are you talking about? So she's obsessed. So if she's into it and I'm into it, you guys have to go see it. It's like so beautiful. So amazing. I really highly recommend it.
Witch as in like literal like witchcraft or witch as in evil?
No, witch as in witchcraft.
Okay.
She's not evil. She's not evil in her body. She's a magical human being. So shout out her. But this movie is so good. I really love it. And I'm looking forward to, oh gosh, I don't know. There's not much I'm looking forward to be honest with you. Did you guys see that there's a sequel to Once Upon a Time in Hollywood coming out with David Fincher?
I think that's an April Fool's joke.
I know. Really? I don't think so.
Are you sure? Because
it sounds like it would be.
It sounds like exactly like tailor made
you know
to make film Twitter.
But
like
every
update
account posted it, so it must be true.
I think the playlist is playing people. Is it that same playlist article linked?
It posted
to all of them?
It says deadline. Cliff Booth lives, and it's no April Fool's joke. Netflix, David Fincher, and Brad Pitt.
Yeah. Oh gosh, if Deadline is reported it, it must be true. That's crazy.
Okay, well,
I actually was not sure if it was true or not. So
I think I was like replying to people on Twitter like this is an April Fool's joke.
That was the April Fool's joke.
Yeah, you really got them. Okay, here's what I'm excited for. I'm gonna do a little rundown. First off, Pride and Prejudice re-release in theaters. I have tickets to 2 different days. The Wedding Banquet, because that sounds really fun. Haven't seen the original, but I love a wedding movie. I love the whole cast. Until Dawn, I have a whole backstory with that movie that I'm not going to get into.
Jack shouted out that movie on the last episode.
On Swift Horses, yes.
And I shouted out that movie on the last episode.
Friendship, very excited for that. Jane Austen Wrecked My Life. That is made for me. So I'm very, very excited for that movie. And that's about it.
Sunrise on the Reaping.
Very excited.
First teaser dropped today at CinemaCon.
Yeah, but it
really?
Yeah.
Are they that's the new Hunger Games book, no?
They announced it on the same day that they announced the book was coming out. Oh,
and they dropped a teaser. Jesus.
It's not like us. No.
It's not like production stuff. It's like a
logo reveal. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought that
same things on this podcast.
I low-key thought that I feel like I read something about it today, and I was like, oh, it's an April Fool's. I've not been taking anything seriously that I've seen online. I'm like, I'll wait till tomorrow when people start, correcting shit. All right, I'm gonna recommend a semi-recent movie which you might have seen, Up in the Air. No? Crickets? Okay. It is from 2009, starring George Clooney and Anna Kendrick. What do you mean
semi-recent? I thought you meant like this year it came out.
No.
Oh.
Yeah, like semi-recent.
Pardon me.
Semi-recent, like you watched it semi-recently?
I watched it recent. I watched it like less than a month ago. But
I just got jump scared because I thought you meant a movie
ago.
that came out this year.
No.
I don't know. You said semi-recent
is not 2009.
What word would you use to describe
this like a century?
2009 was 15 years ago.
No, to say something was semi-recent.
Yeah, it's like like it's not old. I'm more just trying to say it's not old. Like it's not like.
No, I understand.
Also, my realm for recent is much wider than I think a lot of people. Because I don't like to be that person that.
Recent for me is 5 seconds ago when I last scrolled on TikTok.
I don't like to call movies from 2009 old because they're not old.
Sure.
They're like they're came out somewhat. Yeah, they're semi like, you know, it's a recent is like, or at least film wise, in the last like 5-6 ish maybe. So like semi recent 10, even though 15 is further. But regardless, anyway, we're getting too deep in shit that doesn't matter. The movie, it was nominated for Best Picture, and I think it a few other awards, but maybe screenplay as well. I don't know if it won anything, but regardless, it's like, so George Clooney is a like corporate guy who basically gets hired by companies to fire people for them. Ooh. He also has this like personal goal of reaching 10 million frequent flyer miles, that he's like kind of paired with this job. And it's like, you know, he's only the 7th person in history to do it. And like, all this is complicated. When Anna Kendrick shows up, she's like this new young, like ingenue in the office. And she, mine is from 2009, is basically introducing to the office firing people over Zoom, and is like, we can do this online instead of sending people around, and we can save money and like all the shit. Yeah. And so then George Clooney is like telling his boss, but like to her also, you need to like come with me and like see the ropes so that you know what you're doing, so that you're not like telling us how to do some shit that you don't know, have any experience with. Because he's like, firing people in person versus firing people, like, this is like the worst day of their lives. Like, you know, it's like they need like something there, and it's like it's more nuanced than just like saying you're let go, here's a packet. And so there's also like a romance interest with not between the two of them. Vera Farmiga is like George Clooney's love interest, but that's like kind of a subplot. But it's really interesting just because it's like kind of very prescient. It's 15 years ago and like Skype was a thing, but it was before like COVID, obviously, and before like so much shit kind of changed like technologically. And it like is specifically just kind of about that like struggle. I mean, not struggle, but just like that weird transition period of like, you know, technology just becoming more important, or just like kind of receiving more importance than like, you know, the human side, whether it's like, even if it's like the person firing the person, you know, it's like there's still like, you know, that's his job. Like, and it's like, yeah, he said, but regardless, anyway, I mean, it's really good. It's really funny. Also, I understand why the screenplay was nominated. Anna Kendrick got an Oscar nomination for it, which was a little funny to me.
Oh my God. I didn't know she had it.
Yeah, no, it's her only one. It's her only one. In 2009, so it's pre-Pitch Perfect.
Pre-Twilight?
No, post-Twilight.
Slightly post-Twilight.
Can you imagine she got an Oscar nomination?
I know, that's
wild.
Imagine.
For her character with like 3 lines.
Yeah.
But no, I have seen the first Twilight movie. Only the first one, but I have seen the first Twilight movie. But yeah, so Up in the Air, great script, really funny, good characters, good movie. I'd recommend that. It's what I'm looking forward to. I'm kind of in the same boat, and I said it last time. I literally don't give a fuck about much of what's coming out soon, but I think that this is going to be very random. But so I just like earlier this morning watched Waiting for Guffman for the first time. And I'm the few Christopher Guest movies that I've seen, I'm a fan of Best in Show, and then I've seen the original Spinal Tap. I know he didn't direct it, but he co-wrote it. And I bring that up because I found out also today there's a second Spinal Tap movie that's coming out this year. They're like bringing it back. And I think that could be a lot of fun. I haven't seen any of Guest's like really recent stuff. There's not a lot. I think was Mascots maybe his last movie. For Your Consideration was like mid 2000s. Yeah, all like hit the popular one like Best in Show, For Your Consideration, Mighty Wind, like those, and Waiting for Guffman, like all those were like late 90s, early 2000s. And then Mascots, I believe, was his most recent movie from like 2016-ish. Another mockumentary, not really sure what it's about. I think it's like a high school sports something. I don't know. I've heard it's not very good. But so I don't know like how like this team's writing skills are gonna hold up, if it'll still be as funny. But if it is, then I would be very excited for that. So yeah, and that's not coming out till September. So
what is it?
Spinal Tap.
Oh, the new one. Okay.
Yeah. It's called Spinal Tap 2. The first one is This Is Spinal Tap, but I think it's just Spinal Tap 2 is the second one. But yeah, literally everything else that's coming out in the summer isn't of that much interest to me, except for like materialists or like Mission Impossible. But like, you know, Mission Impossible has been talked about enough. Okay, that's everything. That's it. Thank y'all so much for joining.
Thank you for having
Thank
us.
y'all for being
so
on.
Great conversation.
To our listeners, thank y'all for listening. You can follow me on Instagram at OTR with Andrew. You can follow the podcast on Twitter at the OTR Andrew Pod, and you can follow me on Letterboxd at AndyMike1209. That's ANDYMIKE1209. Would y'all like to plug yourselves?
Don't follow me on Instagram. Not that I'm doing anything crazy on there. But you can find it if you want to. Like,
I think it's linked in a different description,
just my full name,
like on a different episode.
Yeah, so if you want to, sure. If I'll accept you, who knows? But my Letterboxd is V_AN. So it's really awesome. So go follow it.
Check it out.
You can follow me on Instagram at Josephine Spanier, and you can follow me on Letterboxd at Mostly Joe, J-O.
Period. Okay, thank y'all.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.